So obviously, right now, the headlines on the news are obviously the trial of the officer who killed George Floyd, Derek Chauvin, I believe his name is.
It's a good day.
It's obvious. So today we just received news, obviously, that the verdict has been reached, and
He's found guilty in all 3 charges brought up against him.
yeah, which is I feel
It's
as if it's a step in the right direction. Um, it's a very powerful case, this one, because I feel
Yeah.
like, like oppression, racism, all those things is not something to take lightly, and
It's not.
that case really was
It's
it, like in 2020 was a really like tough year, but that case
bad.
really was like a headliner, like even
Yeah,
like
that one. Yep.
like that's how you know, like, this is like COVID was going on, so much was going on in the world, and that case still was huge and had
on the
an
news.
enormous effect, and it's just kind of like we've had enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
no,
kind of like
it's
it's
a-
been years and years of oppression, years and years of unequal treatment, and for the verdict today to be reached and
guilt.
all 3 charges to be guilty is definitely a step in the right direction, I
Yeah.
believe.
This is a good day I think for especially the justice system this time.
Yeah.
Like, justice did not fail us today. Today was like one of those rare occasions that a black person can actually say that we got justice. Like, justice was actually served today for not just for George Floyd's family, but like for basically all black. Like, today it feels like a victory for all black people,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I grew up in Haiti. Haiti doesn't really have that much.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, it doesn't really have that much like racism kind of thing. So like, being introduced to it in America was different.
Mhm.
Just hearing about race and race relations, how one particular group of people might think they're better than the other person.
Yeah.
It's not how we should be living, especially now in 2021, and especially like it's taking this long for America to, I guess, for America to appreciate, I guess you can say, black culture.
Not only black, every not.
Well,
don't
not
ju-
okay. Not
it's
just
not
black,
just
but like
about
today.
It's bigger than. In my opinion, it's bigger than black and white. It's
No,
it's
it is.
it's about everybody. Like, like it's not like this. Sure, maybe, yeah, like black people, like, that the whole Black Lives Matter movement. It's important, everything, but
Yeah.
it's bigger than the movement. I feel is bigger than just
It's just,
black people.
it is
You know what I'm
bigger
saying?
than
It's
but-
for everybody to have equal treatment. This country is built upon people coming in, people establishing lives for them and their families, better lives for them, and we call ourselves a melting pot. So
Yeah.
if you're a melting pot, I feel like you should embrace everybody what they bring in, everybody what they're about, and be open to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
And
bigger than
don't like prejudge them.
yeah,
based on-
don't prejudge them. Don't judge a book by its cover. It's bigger than black and white. It's every single culture. We should embrace who they are, and I feel as if this case. It's sad that it had to get to that
To,
point
like,
that
this
we
point,
even
to
had
that-
to had a case like this.
Yeah.
But I feel like this case is surely a step in the right direction with what we're all looking to achieve in America with equality.
Yep.
And then, like, for example, like that
Right.
last situation that just happened recently with Duante, right?
Right. Word.
Being where the woman officer Kimberly
Porter.
Potter or
Potter.
something, she mistaken a gun. I mean, she mistaken a taser for a gun,
I don't.
and she's been
26 years
Yeah,
on the
26
force.
years on the force. To me, I don't really believe that, because to me, I just don't understand. First of all, I don't own none of that
There has to
stuff.
be a
But to
difference
me,
between-
like
there
the
has to be a
weight,
difference,
like
yeah.
first of all, the weight of
Weight
of
difference,
a
probably-
gun and a taser for me would probably have to be way more heavier. But I feel like cases like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we look like we're taking steps forward, but
Yeah,
then it's also
and
like we take steps back. Because
like,
think about it,
hopefully we're not
this
taking
was
steps
going on in the same time span as this trial.
Yeah.
So, as the trial's going on, everybody's like we're really praying, hoping that justice is served. And then you hear another sad story
Which
about
I think we shouldn't. I think we should still like keep pushing forward, I guess, in a way.
no, the
Like,
fight doesn't
just
stop.
The fight, yeah, the fight. Just because like justice was heard today, does that mean that the fight needs to stop? Like, we need to continue progressing on asking for like more reforms and stuff like that. definitely better training for these police officers. Like they need better training than like if you can't tell the difference between the gun and a
But this,
taser,
I mean,
don't
to be
see.
fair, there's plenty of cops that do. So I don't feel
No,
like
no,
you could
there,
just.
no,
But
there
you
are, but I
can't. There's
think
thousands of cops. I'm sure millions of cops in the world, in America. You can't just. I see what you're saying. Like obviously, like that's unexcusable. But
yeah,
to me, you can't just all categorize, put them
not
all in the
all
same
cars, but at the
category
same
and say
time,
no. But you're saying like we all need better training. But think about how many cops there are that probably have great training. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And they know that. So I mean, I see what you're saying, but to me,
like you can't just selectively pick which officer you want to train.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That's like I'm just saying like train all of them,
but to
like
me,
retrain all of
yeah.
them again, basically. Maybe give them better tactics, maybe on how to handle situations.
Yeah.
Maybe more classes in a way.
Yeah, I mean,
To
there's a plethora of things that you can look into of how to get this show like really going. But I mean, this movement really going. I think it's definitely it's taking off, and I feel
Yeah.
like the bottom line is I feel like every person, me personally, I believe that every person is a beautiful person. Like every person is like
Yeah,
every person has something to bring to the table. Like I don't try to look at it like you're less, you're more. I feel like everybody has something to give. So I feel like once we start embracing that and getting that out of people,
right.
you're gonna be able to embrace
Basically live in a better world
and
where
live in a better world where
people like are actually
wait hold on. You're gonna be able to live in a better world where people are able to like really like try to understand who you are and try to understand what you're about rather than seeing who you are, seeing your color,
skin
seeing
color.
your neighborhood background and just being like
Your
they're this, they're
religion or
that.
something and
You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody has something
unique about
yeah,
them.
everybody has a hidden gem. You know what I'm saying? People are beautiful, life is beautiful, so we have to embrace everybody and truly appreciate who they are. Cuz these cases are like
They're sad
just
to see, to be
disgusting,
honest.
they're
Yeah.
disgusting, they're all that, but I feel like coming together seeing people come together is what made it even more beautiful to see to me. It's sad that it took that to come together, but seeing how close we can all be for one common goal
Yeah.
is what's really beautiful about it.
And
So
like,
people, I really feel like people, we got to stick together. No matter, like, I'm sure there's gonna be cases down the line. Sadly to say, but I'm sure maybe like
there's still gonna
I'm
be
sure
some.
there's
Still
gonna be
some
stuff
more.
that happens. But there's gonna be a lot of bumps in the road. But we have to stick together through it.
We do.
Cause running away, like breaking apart, separating when things go left is not
It's not gonna help.
So we just gotta keep this train going, and people gonna follow on the train. You know what I'm
Let's-
saying? Don't stop the train.
Let's just keep these reforms going and let's just pray that there's nothing more, I guess, like this
Yeah,
that happens
God
again.
willing.
Hopefully the end of hopefully by the end of this year we don't have anything else like this happening.
God,
But
I
we
mean,
can
that's
just take it, I guess, one day at a time. I guess.
yeah. You gotta take it one day at a time. Tomorrow's not promised. You gotta just see what today gives you. So, I mean, we're gonna keep the movement going, and hopefully people follow suit. And this movement's gonna be it's gonna finish off to be a good one. I really
Yes.
firmly believe that.
With that being said, I guess we can just keep the fight going, guys.
That's a fact.
Thank you guys for watching.
Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell to stay tuned for future content.
The link to our socials will be down below.
Stay tuned.